I'm here to demonstrate to you how to put the freeze miser onto a float valve. That way it keeps your float, the hose, and all the way to your faucet from freezing. Simply, your current setup with this type of float valve, just take your current water supply, make sure your water's off, unscrew your water from the float valve, then get you a Y valve. We use a Y valve like this with no shutoffs on it. That way your horses or cows cannot lick it and shut it off. But simply take this Y valve and screw it into the top of the float valve. Snug like this, and then take your freeze miser and attach it on the end of this Y. Then simply take your water supply line and screw this into the top of the Y on your float. Make sure it's snug, and then reattach it to your float. Then go turn your water on. Make sure your water is in a full open position. Now after your application, now the freeze miser is going to protect your float valve, your hose, and your faucet from freezing, whether the hose is 10 feet long or 50 feet long or 150 feet long. The freeze miser is going to protect your hose, float, and your faucet from freezing. No more taking the hose off and draining the hose and turning your hydrant off every time it's going to freeze. So it's going to save you a ton of drive time and labor over the course of the winter, and not having to worry about your troughs anymore. When it does drip, it'll drip right into your tank. And that's the application for this type of float